There is a legend in these forests of a man who saw the future, who dreamt that one day his visions would be seen by his people, in their own eyes, by their own hands, in their own language. That one day his children's children would look at the future with more wisdom and less fear, a generation more prepared for the changes in life. His name is Apu Palangguan, the legendary ancestor of the Bukidnon Pulangion, a people who live in the forests and mountains of east-central Mindanao. The people took their name after the great Pulangi River. A group of Bukidnon Pulangian live in a village named Bendum, located on the eastern side of the Pulangi River. Historically, these people and their ancestors lived further down the valley. However, due to expanding and commercial and social pressures, the people retreated to the mountains and into the forested areas. Rampant logging destroyed much of the forest and greatly contributed to the disintegration of the cultural identity of the people. Engaging with mainstream society, the community found that they had to learn about a whole new way of living that had little relation to their daily life. For a long time, the children in the area who wanted to learn had to walk several hours to the nearest school down the valley. Few children were able to complete their studies.
The other schools were very far, and the children would be away for a week, so they simply stopped. Others got lazy, while others missed their mothers. Others got tired of going to school because of the distance.
Desperate to have their children educated, the people of Bendum approached the government for assistance.
What Dex asked from us was to list the names of kids and to build a school. And so we built a small building, but there was no approval to teach. And so we asked for a teacher. But no teacher came, and so it was stopped. The schoolhouse we built collapsed.
In 1992, the residents sought the help of Father Pedro Walpole, then the assistant parish priest of Zamboanguita and nearby barangay. Pedro was part of the Jesuit missions for the indigenous people and also a member of the Jesuit team involved in science that was committed to the development and empowerment of indigenous communities.
They came to me, they asked, why does the government not send us a teacher? And I said, you're too far away and you're too few. But I saw in that tremendous initiative and tremendous willingness to posit effort on their part in the hopes of being able to advance. And I felt that that was worth working with. Education in many aspects in the Philippines alienates you if you come from an indigenous cultural background. It separates you and you can never come back.
With the help of Pedro and a team of volunteers, the community banded together to look for solutions to their many problems. The ESSC team and the community embarked on a cultural empowerment program. The small wooden building built by the community in 1992 eventually became the Cultural Empowerment Center. It became the venue for a range of programs in education, livelihood, health, resource mapping, and management training. One of the most important activities established in the Cultural Empowerment Center was the literacy program for children. A holistic curriculum was developed for the school, parallel to the basic education curriculum set by the Department of Education, but anchored on the Bukidnon culture. Filipino, English, Visayan, and Binukid are the languages used to teach the different subjects. The school calendar was developed in such a way that it follows the traditional farming cycle of the Luman, so that the children could study and at the same time help out during planting and harvest time.
We teach math, science, and English, and Filipino. But also, together with that, the Binukid, which is the local language of the community, spoken by many cultural communities here. We also include livelihood practices and activities. Culture as a separate subject is also taught. So it is not only the culture of Bendum, but in general the culture of the Lumads in Mindanao.
In the school, the children are grouped together in clusters, or dawog, based on their knowledge and skills level. There are 6 clusters in school, with each cluster having an average of 15 students. One of the brightest students in Dawog B is Israel Baringay.
Can you tell me about the names of the forest here in Bendum?
Akumabay, Kumagigking, Mimbiya, Hudakayu.
Why do you like to study in school?
So that I may not be cheated if I buy something.
Why? Were you cheated before?
Yes, I bought some biscuits, had 20 pesos, but I was not given change, even if it only cost 10 pesos.
So we have established a set of learning competencies for each cluster, and we evaluate each student according to that standard. And this learning competencies was based on the Philippine Elementary Learning Competencies that the DEX or DepEd formulated. In the beginning, there were many old people, adults who are in the lower clusters. But as the years went by and now, the age grouping and skill grouping is more stabilized.
The program is run by a predominantly Lumad staff composed of 4 professionals and 5 para-teachers. Volunteer teachers also come from the Jesuit Volunteers Philippines and the Xavier University Year of Service program. Maura Deloso Lipanda is one of the teachers in the school and the first professional teacher from Bendum.
The reason why I went back here is to help others who, like me, are Lumad, so that I can share what I learned from outside about the importance of education.
Another major effort in education is the Young Adult Skills Training Program. In the program, the young people are given opportunities to learn livelihood skills and contribute to the local economy.
My plan is to continue my studies, finish high school, after high school then pursue college. I would like to obtain a course that would help me become a teacher so that if I come back, I can help the people where I came from.
The program also serves as a venue to deepen the young people's understanding and appreciation of their culture, while at the same time developing their skills and exercising their emerging role in community leadership.
The importance of the education program for the young adult is the training it provides them, especially in the area of leadership, since in time they will become the elders of the community. They are exposed to situations where they weigh options, and they go through the process of decision-making.
Jeneline Salilong, who finished the Young Adult Skills Training Program, now teaches science and health to the younger children.
Today, I am a teacher in the school, and I'm happy with what is happening in my life, being able to teach. I am able to help the children while they are still young. In other schools, Binukid lessons are not included. I learned about our culture as a Lumad from studying here in Bendum. We are also taught Filipino, English, and math. We learn to write and read here. So what I've learned is just the same as in other schools.